Yo, man, we back, man.
Yes, sir.
GoodHenneC show.
All in it.
Got the homie right here in the middle.
All in it.
Ron Shirley the second. Don't forget that second, though.
Yo, don't forget the second. Hey, don't forget that.
Don't forget the second. Hey, man, this is Soul of Atlanta, man. I'll tell you, I'm going to keep calling you that, man. That's
crazy.
it. Soul of Atlanta, bro. So how you doing, man?
Man, I'm good, you know. Just doing my art, living my life, you know, figuring out new shit to do after this. Yeah. So, you know, the same old, same old.
Yeah, I got you, man. Like, like I said before we went to break, man. Like I met the homie. It's probably been like 2 years now, right? Something like that.
Pretty much. Yeah. I think so.
And I don't remember where.
I think it was through the homie Milestone.
Okay, it had to be. Oh, it was Milestone and Shanika. Shanika.
Shout out to
Broke the Dope.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they told me about like, man, look, man, it's a dope artist, man. You need to get to know, and you know, like always, if people put me on somebody, I go and check out the music. And I heard, was it True? No, it wasn't True Colors. It was.
I think around that time I was pushing Drugs. Single.
Let's clean that up.
I was pushing that single around that time, so I think that's when I met you at that time.
That's what it was. It was Drugs, and this record was so dope, man. And then like we actually had him come in and perform at PAG, and to see him perform the record, the energy was like. You talking about he was in front of, I think at that time, man, we was probably getting like maybe 30 or 40 people in there. It was like early on. And by the time he got off stage, everybody knew the record.
Word.
And I was like,
that's what's up.
Okay, yeah. He got something special. When you can leave off stage and like people know your hook, like and singing along with you, you're doing something right. So yeah, I was like, yeah, let me keep this dude here in the pocket because he doing something right. You know what I mean? And You the Spectrum, you've been working on that project, right?
I've been working on Spectrum for a minute.
Yeah.
And even the way I released it now, like it's just really different.
Yeah.
But I'm happy about, you know, how people are taking the project because it's definitely one of my more left projects.
Gotcha.
Especially far as in like R&B and hip hop is concerned. So like, yeah. I'm still like releasing segments of the project. Like there's still more to be released too. So
what's the thought process behind doing it that way?
Man,
like why?
To be quite honest, couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even tell you. I mean, I know. You know, when I released this project, like I just wanted it to be hard hitting. I wanted it to be different. But you know, I'm releasing it this way because there's more than just one part of Spectrum. Because if you think of Spectrum is everything, you know? Spectrum is all the different colors. And when I write music, like, I really see colors. Like, you know, so I write my music in a color scheme. So for this first part of Spectrum, I chose the color purple because purple represents royalty. It represents mysteriousness. It's a mysterious color, like it's just a mysterious, mystical type thing. So I felt like the first part of this project, you know, it described purple. So that's what I wanted to bring with the first part of Spectrum. So like all of them are sort of gonna have that same type of vibe, dealing with colors or dealing with affirmation, which is the next one that I'm working on, and it's all gonna be like a different sound, like each and every last one of them.
Well, I'm definitely. This is my first time hearing it.
Yeah,
hearing your music or whatever. But I checked this particular True Color ones out, man. You know what? It put me in the mind of the Khalees Pharrell.
Word, that's good.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that's the first thing I thought about. And I was like, dang, this dude, he'll sound real dope with Khalees.
With
that old Pharrell production.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I really look up to both of them, especially as far as in like production and songwriting.
Right.
Like them together, they made some of my favorite records.
Right.
To this day.
How long you been doing it?
Music, you know, I've been doing it all my life. I've been taking it really, really serious for like maybe, I want to say 3 years now.
Gotcha.
So like, you know, I've really been out here, you know, doing my thing. You know, or at least trying to do my thing.
Right.
But yeah, I want to say I've been taking it serious for about 3 years now.
Okay.
And it's only going up from here.
All right, so this ain't the first project, obviously.
This is not the first project. Nah, it's not. Oops. Yeah, it's not the first project. My first project was The Child of Mercury.
Okay.
I took that one down, you know, but they all sound a little bit different. Like with my first project, it was more about actually learning how to piece together a project.
Gotcha.
Actually learning how, to tell a story through a project, and that's kind of what I'm doing with this Spectrum project, which is why I split it up into 3 different segments.
Gotcha.
So yeah, this is not my first one, but this is actually the first one that I'm making available to everybody.
Gotcha. Man, well, if it sounded like it's True Colors, I'm definitely interested.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm interested just by the titles.
Yeah.
The first one you just said, something about Mercury.
Child of Mercury.
Child of Mercury, like that's just dope to me.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah.
Like he got a record. I can't even think of the name of it, but he performed it a couple of weeks ago, and I pulled him to the side and told him I was mad at him because you holding out. You holding out, man. You got records.
I was sharing with you. I think you were like one of the first people to actually hear those records.
Yeah, man.
That I performed the last time. That's gonna be on the new project. So those
dope.
I'm really excited about those,
man.
And I'm getting really good feedback about those as well. So I'm already working on imagery and stuff like that with that.
Yeah.
So when I release those, you'll be one of the first people to know.
You direct your own videos too?
Yeah, that's something.
Got to.
That's a new. Yeah, that's I feel like in order to make the song make sense, right. I'm gonna have to be able to make the visual.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's cool when other people do it too, but as an artist, I just like being in control. You know? So I mean, what better way to, actually tell my story than, directing my video.
Right.
So I mean, actually I just released the video yesterday, Wanna Believe. That's actually the first video that I actually shot and directed. Creative directed, all that good stuff. With the first video, True Colors, I creative directed that one, but I had Izzy, he shot it, and he edited all that good stuff. We collaborated really well. But I mean, I really just wanted this project to be personal, and I really wanted a message to convey, and whatever message that is, with the audience, whenever they listen to the songs, I just really wanted a clear story, no matter what story that is, to be told. Gotcha. But I feel like in order to do that, I needed to direct the video. So it's definitely a new thing for me. And I've started directing a whole bunch more videos that'll be coming out soon for other artists as well. I'm really excited about it. That's pretty much
dope.
Me with the videos and stuff.
This record, these 2 records in particular, right? The ones that you performed.
Yeah.
Hennessy, when I tell you, they gonna challenge R&B, because if you hear you heard True Colors, so you know what that sound like. It's not like True Colors. It's records to where it's I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. It's soul, kind of like soul trap.
Wow.
Yeah, I just coined that right here.
You did.
I just did soul trap, and it's it's not disrespecting R&B when it comes to the trap. You know what I'm saying? It's not doing what you've already seen done. So it's not on some Chris Brown or Trey Songz, how they'll do it. It's not that. It's soulful, but he talking about some gutter stuff. I don't even know how he managed to pull it together. But man. I'm when I heard the record, I'm sitting down because people coming to perform. I'm thinking okay, so he gonna do True Colors. At this point, I trust him as an artist, so I don't have to screen his music. It's bro, I need you to perform. What you want to do, come and do it. Yeah. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna hear, some records I already heard. He'd up there and do them. I'm looking oh, okay, yeah. Really? He just gonna do it like that. Okay, I got you. But I'm telling you though, soul trap.
Okay.
Keep
soul
that in
trap.
mind. Yeah.
I fuck with that.
Hey, really man. Bro, I can't.
You gotta hear it.
You gotta hear it because I don't wanna not serve it any justice, but it's so soulful, but the content is the content will stab you literally and figuratively. When you hear it, it's just on some oh word, for real. Okay, he going there with it, and it's just you wouldn't expect for a record like that to sound soulful. I'll put it like that. You would think. When you hear that, you would think oh, I need it very melodic, very, auto-tune-ish. You wouldn't think soul, and he doing it soul. I don't even
Ryan Shirley II. Whenever you do drop this project, you need to hire Jay Good. as your salesperson.
He's selling me on my project. I'm sold. I can't wait to hear my songs now.
Because I'm talking about, I'm ready to hear this.
But he pretty much hit it on there. I mean, it's soul because my voice is soulful. It's trap because of the influence, of what I was writing at the time, what I've been listening to at the time. I've been listening to a lot of Future, Young Thug, all this stuff. Like, it's influence.
Gotcha.
But of course, my artistry comes into play with it. So my artistry is mainly soul music. So I mean, I guess it kind of just fused together, But I mean, that would kind of be the perfect way to describe it, soul trap. I like that. I fuck with the term.
Yeah, that's dope.
Is there a chance that we can, off camera? I know you ain't ready for the world to hear it, but can we hear something? Okay, cool. I want y'all to hear these.
I need that.
Yeah,
I need to hear that.
Definitely, man. Definitely. So yeah, man. What's next for you though? Like, with these, because I saw the Wannabe video actually this morning. Wanna Believe, excuse me. The Wanna Believe video, and I said it's kind of Prince.
Yeah, man.
Prince inspired type visual.
Yeah, so I mean, like with all of the visuals that will be with this project, I have one more that I'm gonna release next week.
Okay.
And that'll wrap up this whole segment of Spectrum. But with all of these videos, I wanted an artistic approach. So with True Colors, I had the minimalist type, thing going on. I had the shaky screen. But with Wanna Believe, it's probably the most left field song on this project.
Okay.
So like I said, I just wanted people to be able to get some type of story from the song. So with the visual, I wanted to make it weird, as weird as the song was,
Gotcha.
But also I wanted it to tell a story, and I feel like if you were to listen to the lyrics and you to look at the video, you're gonna be like, okay, I get it. I get who Ron Shirley is at this moment in time as an artist, and that's just basically what I wanted to do with that. So with the Wanna Believe video, what was going through my head is I want the Matrix. I really like static. I really like old TVs. I really like the Matrix. I want to put all of that into one thing and still make it soulful, and that's what I did with Wanna Believe.
That's dope, man.
Yeah. So I mean, right now I'm getting some pretty good feedback. Since this is the first video that I released by myself, I can't wait to see what other people think about the videos that I made for the other artists.
Gotcha.
That's cool, man. Well, I know we only got you for a short time today, man. So like, what is it that you want the people to leave with? You know what I mean? Like about Ron Shirley II.
I just want people to know that Ron Shirley II is a real artist. Like, that's it. I'm an artist to every sense of the word. When I wake up, I'm art. I go to sleep, I'm art. I just want people to take that with them. I want to inspire people, to be different. I want them to be able to step out. I want them to listen to these records and be like, wow, this doesn't sound anything like what I'm listening to, or what's normally being heard. Because I really do believe that. I really do believe the records that I'm making, especially for this project, I really feel like these records aren't just records that you hear on a normal basis. But you can't tell me that they're not hits. I mean, they sound just as catchy as anything that you would hear on the radio.
Right.
So I mean, I want people to live with that. I want them to believe hey, he's a real artist. He really stepped out and did something out of the ordinary. Yeah, that's it.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Dope, man. Well, hey, Henderson, you got something, man?
Hey, man, I'm soaking it in.
Henderson think about Soul Trap. That's one.
Soul Trap.
Yeah, I want to hear some of these joints though.
Oh,
but
yeah,
man, that's dope. You want to inspire people. You say to be different.
Yeah, be themselves.
And in the world, I was just about to say that.
Yeah,
that's basically what he's telling you. He want to inspire you to just be yourself.
Everybody else is taking
exactly.
Be yourself, especially when it comes to this art shit, because it can just get so contrived. You can really just drown in everybody else's bullshit.
Right.
Don't do that. Swim out.
Yeah.
You can do it. Just do your own thing. And as long as you're confident in the craft that you're making, it's gonna show.
Right.
And people are they're gonna gravitate towards it. They're gonna listen to it. They're gonna like it. They're gonna ask you questions. So that's what I want people to take from it. I want them to take inspiration, all of that positive, good energy, from the music and all of that.
Amen.
Hey, that's it.
Yeah, because I am because I know exactly what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm one of the ones that fell victim to the bullshit.
Yeah.
So I know what it feels like to be inspired and well, not necessarily be inspired, but I know what it feels like to be doing your own shit, and I know what it feels like to fall victim to the bullshit.
Yeah.
The most results came from doing my own shit.
Yeah.
So I feel you.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing else I can say. I just feel you.
You feel like you're supposed to be doing it. Like, I mean, it just all makes sense. It feels good.
Yeah.
Life is short. Feel good.
Right.
Hey, I'm all about that, man. But look, man, tell the people how they can connect with you if they want to hear more music from you, more of these videos, everything else.
Yeah. You can hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, all at Ron Shirley II. That's RonShirleyii on everything.
Yeah, you made it very simple, man. That's what's up. Keep it simple.
I try to keep it simple.
Appreciate it, man. But look, man, I appreciate you coming on the show, man. Yeah. You gotta come and come back with these Soul Tribe, and we about to listen to them real quick.
In just a couple seconds, in a couple moments, I will be releasing those, I think, by like maybe the end of this year. Okay.
Yeah. You definitely come back, man, when you ready to release it. But we're gonna get into the Wanna Believe video. You wanna introduce it to the people?
Yes. Thank you guys for this great interview, all that good shit.
Oh yeah.
I got my video Wanna Believe featuring Machine Drum. Check it out.
And directed by yourself, right?
Oh yeah, that too. I did direct it. I directed. I shot it. I wrote the song. Everything.